What is up, guys? Somehotcookies here, and today we will be covering everything confirmed and every rumor and leak we know before the official trailer reveal for Grand Theft Auto 6. If you guys are new here to the channel and are interested in GTA 6 news, the future GTA trailer breakdowns we're going to be doing here on the channel, and a watch party for the Game Awards, make sure to subscribe. Some of these details moving forward are an amalgamation of details from leaks and rumors, so as always, make sure to take these reports with a grain of salt and know some of these have yet to be officially confirmed or can change at any point in development. Let's start off from the top. November 8th, on Rockstar's Newswire and on their Twitter account, Rockstar posted GTA 6 will have a trailer early December, more than likely during the Game Awards on December 7th, but can drop it whenever they want. Rockstar doesn't play by the usual rules in releasing news about their games, as shown by the random info made official out of the blue by this announcement, and during the editing of this video, guys, we actually got breaking news of when the trailer is officially gonna drop from Rockstar themselves. If you want to know that date, make sure to check out that video in the description of this video below, or as the pinned comment that you can see down below as well. In just a few hours, the post on Twitter got 1.2 million likes and about 120 million views, being one of the most viewed and liked gaming related tweets ever made. Now, when it comes to earlier details, this is what we know for sure. Early 2022, Rockstar claimed that development on their newest GTA title was well underway, and really was the first time that publicly they themselves addressed the newest GTA title was under development. Early rumor reports said Grand Theft Auto 6 would start with one city, being Miami, leading everyone to think that the old Vice City game and its aesthetic would be taking the lead in this new title. New cities or sections would unlock later on either through progression or DLC, and was rumored to be a more dense game with a ton of interactable and enterable locations, and is supposed to have more than any previous Grand Theft Auto title. The other detail that seemed to come out was the very first iteration of a couple as the main characters and the first female-led character in Rockstar's modern gaming library. And they're supposed to be bank robbers, which obviously gets everyone thinking they'll have a story similar to Bonnie and Clyde. We don't know many details on the couple themselves, except the man's name is Jason and the female is supposed to be a Latina named Lucia. After these first early reports, earlier last year we had a huge leak happen September 2022, where a hacker dropped a ton of footage for the work in progress game, showing off a bunch of in-game assets and coding for the game. The leak itself showed off some combat, enemy AI, and how they functioned, along with even voice lines from the game itself. Take-Two did their best to take down any and all footage that was leaked from the internet, but the damage was already done, and people have since confirmed the existence of the couple protagonists and the setting in fact being in Miami. After the leak, Rockstar confirmed the content was real by releasing a tweet about it in the next day and said GTA 6 would be officially revealed when it's ready to do so. Shortly after, the FBI came into the scene and actually looked into the hack itself, since it was tied into relation with other major hacks happening around the same time. One thing that hasn't been mentioned at all is the online mode, which is sure to be one of the focal points for Grand Theft Auto 6. Whether it's a giant revamp, an update for the GTA Online we know as of right now, an entirely new iteration of the online mode kinda like Overwatch 2, or an entire expansion built upon the original online of GTA 5, as of right now, it's really unclear which route they're gonna take, and right now, all we can do is wait and see. The game is predicted to come out either sometime 2024 or 2025. In this year's fiscal projections for Take-Two, they shared a projected earnings report that spans from April 2024 all the way through March 2025. In the projections, they had some really big numbers they thought would likely happen. They stated they expected to launch several groundbreaking titles and earn about $8 billion when their record high was $5.3 billion. And for Take-Two to come away with almost 1.5 times their record high, they would have to churn out some really good games sales-wise, or sales numbers close to Grand Theft Auto 5, as when it launched, it broke records for how many copies it sold and how much it made in such a small time frame. GTA 5 is the best-selling video game in 24 hours and the fastest video game to make $1 billion. Not to mention money over time they made with the online mode, after all that money potentially being made yet again, or even more with GTA 6, it's safe to say they look like Jason and Lucia after a big heist, and all of a sudden, that 8 billion doesn't seem too far off. With now knowing a GTA 6 trailer is right around the corner and a date hopefully shown with it, I think it's safe to say the fiscal projected earnings might have something to do with the release timing of the newest Grand Theft Auto. Recently, there has been a big rumor gaining traction that GTA 6 will actually launch December 12th, 2023. And as exciting as that would be, as stealth drops rarely happen nowadays, especially for AAA games, it's super unlikely as the projected earnings is as mentioned for next year, and early reports from industry insiders have been saying for a while that 2024 to 2025 would be the most likely release window, making the rumor even that much more unlikely. Now, moving forward, we will be going through a list of things added or changed that have been mentioned as rumored or leaked from various sources. These will be new or vastly improved things that have been reported to be in the game. Now, starting with the unconfirmed leaks for the game, the protagonists Lucia and Jason will have a shared inventory system with limited capacity. Before, you used to be able to carry everything you could basically afford in the game, with no inventory management needed. The game will also include enhanced weather effects and fluidity in AI animations that are supposed to make it feel and look more lifelike than ever before. There are now more in-depth heists and mechanics that go along with them. The combat is supposed to be more realistic with different mechanics spanning on foot, in vehicles, and with no weapon in hand at all. Examples would be more diverse shooting while in vehicles, and being able to grapple and to prone in the game. The protagonists Jason and Lucia are supposed to have a son that is shown in the game and is very young, but isn't going to be playable. Law enforcement is supposed to be more sophisticated and remember you more, and can even remember your vehicle and your license plate number for future interactions. Enemies overall combat-wise have been heavily revamped and will try to outmaneuver you tactically and forcefully while fighting with you. You will reportedly be able to use hacking equipment, and it'll be incorporated into small mini-games as a gameplay element. Lockpicks will be an item in the game allowing you entrance into private homes and establishments. Speaking of which, new items will be introduced, including new gadgets for specific tasks like zip ties to tie people up during robberies, binoculars to see far away, and a USB drive to hack into systems for robberies. Of course, new weapons and vehicles will be included as well, and you will be able to seamlessly switch between characters. Animals will be plentiful and diverse, including alligators, sharks, and raccoons. This gets more credibility as animals are just being added into GTA Online currently. Hints of RPG elements similar to something like San Andreas are in the game as well. You'll be able to gain and lose weight and muscle, and you'll have a hunger meter as well. The explorable parts of the map are supposed to be up to 2 times the size of Grand Theft Auto 5, and this is supposed to be one of the most expensive games ever made, and Grand Theft Auto 6 might not even be its official title. It could have a unique name, just like San Andreas or Vice City had in the past. And guys, the craziest part about all of this rumored and leaked stuff is that that's just the surface of what's been rumored, and there's much more I'm sure we just haven't seen yet. More than likely, Grand Theft Auto 6 will be available on Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 5, and eventually PC, as I do believe this game will have a staggered launch for PC, as games usually do in this gaming generation now. Alright guys, after all this information, let me know what possible leaked gameplay element excites you the most for GTA 6's release down in the comments below. If you guys did enjoy the video or found it informational, please consider hitting that like button as it would help me out tremendously. And of course, for more GTA 6 news, future trailer breakdowns, playthroughs, and hilarious online gaming sessions, make sure to subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to catch you guys next time. Peace!